All right, so we're going to get into pull exercises. Pull exercise, just as push exercises come from the chest and the shoulders, pull exercises come from the back, okay? This is still not specifically an arms exercise. This is a back exercise. I love to start pull exercises with the suspension straps, which now you've got up. It can be done with dumbbells, cables, barbells, things like that. But this is a really clean, easy way to do it with minimal equipment investment. And what we do is we hang back here. Now come on alongside me here. And I want you to see what's going on here. There's a nice straight line from the shoulder through the hip through the knee with a nice long neutral spine. Now, sometimes I will slump that thoracic a little bit here because what I'm doing is I'm sinking my bones into what I call my flesh and skin hammock. Okay, as I pull those, let those get long like that, I can feel how those are long muscles, just like a magic hammock that those bones are resting in. And then to pull the arms back, again, it's not the arms. I'm using these muscles here that lever onto the outside of my arms and they come out to here. Now we're going to train 3 different angles. We're going to name 3 or 4 or 5 different rows. We have low rows where the elbows are low and the palms are facing. We have high rows where the palms are down and the elbows are up, but the shoulders are down low. They're not up here. And then we have middle rows. So the middle row is my favorite. We're going to do most of those, but the other ones have a lot of value also. But for this to get all the mechanics together, I'm going to go just with middle rows. So I'm grabbing into this. I'm sinking back into that back hammock. I want you to actually feel that back hammock, long muscles, and then drive those elbows back, straight line from the elbow up the strap and stop. And you see that elbow goes just to the plane of my back or slightly behind it. And that's what I do. Stay there for a second because I'm pulling that up. There's a full back contraction. And if this is good, we might think that this is better, but it isn't, because then I start to get into compensations and my shoulders go over my rib cage and things like that. I want my shoulder blades forward, far from my spine there, and I want my shoulder blades down low and close to my spine here. Now come around behind so you can get that line up the strap. Now, a lot of times when we start these out, people pull and they pull these in like this, okay? And what that is because your biceps are puller muscles also, and they're pulling in. Now, be nice to them. They're just doing their job. But we're going to train those out so that I've got that straight line from the elbow up that strap, as if it's a continuation of that strap up to that anchor point. To train that, I want you to actually throw them slightly wider than the elbows at the top. Now, if you see what happens there, as I come up with it in and I throw it out, you'll see my back muscles really contract more. It brings that pull into the back, which is what we're doing because this is a back exercise. So I get up here and I throw those handles out and I say, that's my back, and I squeeze them all nice and tight. That's my back. And these should be at about 45 degrees here. And again, I want them out a little bit, but I don't want you throwing them way out to here. It won't hurt you, but I really want you to feel that strength. And if I walk in closer, it gets harder. That's my back, long muscles, short muscles. So when the shoulder blades pull together, this distance here gets very broad. And then as they come together, I come back and get long back muscles, I get short front muscles. Short contracted back muscles, extended front muscles. That's what we're doing through this row. And that's your middle row. And that's got all the mechanics that you need to start to perfect it. One more thing, get a little sideways here. I don't want you to pop those ribs up or that pelvis up at the top. If anything, you want to be straight line, or if anything, maybe a little bit slumpy. So it's all coming from the back. See that slight hinge? I like to say like I'm sitting in an astronaut's chair. Back together, not throwing this up crazy, okay? Chin's tucked back, eyes up on the anchor points. That's my back. Inhale here, exhale here, squeezing those out. That's my back. There's a lot more we can say about those, but that should get you a good solid start on a horizontal strap row exercise for your back.